told you guys, man, the internet is undefeated. Now, online, you could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You could be whatever you want to be as long as you're charismatic enough to create a character that people want to follow. Now, who am I talking about? Why am I saying this? We're talking about now Charleston White and WACK100. We know Officer Wack. You know, he plays a character where he plays a Paru gangster. And he's always online talking about Paru and claiming his set and threatening people and saying all kinds of stuff. But it seems like everybody gets in an argument with they catch a Rico. You know what I mean? And then he knows they're about to catch a Rico before they catch it. He goes on to Clubhouse. He talks like a woman. You know what I mean? You know, he's very gossipy. He knows everybody's business. He's AC to KC, Nebraska to Alaska. He's everywhere talking about everybody. Then you get to Charleston White. And Charleston White, he at least tells you that he's a character. And he's emulating what he saw on YouTube for following. He says, so y'all want to act a double dog fool? Well, I'm going to come and act a double dog fool. In a lot of instances, Charleston White is holding the mirror up to the community, right? Showing you what you guys gravitate to, right? Well, these guys, they vowed that if they ever ran into each other, it's going to be up, right? And their characters. Well, these guys ran into each other and they had a conversation. Check this out.
Gossiping ass sitting up listening to another gossiping ass. How did I get our secrets?
He lied and said,
oh.
Yeah, nah, you can't lie and say, hey, nigga. Ooh. A straight mother called, eh? Where he get his gay information from?
You got a point.
When have we ever known for WACK100 to hold any information he got on any? Went on Earl and said that Nipsey, they got a Nipsey. This man went on
Wack said that shit?
WACK100 said they got tape of Nipsey. This man got stuff on everybody. If you got to produce it, at least tell us the pastor name, tell us the church or something.
Now, Wack just said on, I think, No Jumper podcast that he don't want no problems with Charleston White.
He said, I'm pastor. Or the pastor, man, that nigga got problems forever.
How do WACK100 get all the gay secrets? Who is trusting the straight no? How did he get the gay vault secrets?
You just said you don't care about dying, so
that's for sure.
come die. You say you don't care about dying?
Send the invite.
You say don't pass and die. Yeah, put that pad on there. Yeah.
All over
Yeah, keep on staying on the internet facilitating converse, nigga, conversations, nigga.
Keep going.
Cause you ain't got no street kid. You ain't street.
What you mean? You can't tell me what I am.
Listen,
nigga.
you
a
bully
rapist,
rappers, nigga.
bro.
You bully
Nothing
rappers. Ain't no proof
has
of it. Ain't no proof of it.
He know about Nipsey Hussle. He know about this one. Say, how does this WACK100 get everybody's secrets by day? What park he laying with?
Who we bullying?
Each other, the community, the people at the store.
Come on,
the houses you live in, the parks you lay in, the corners you sleep on.
What you mean?
The corners you sleep on.
And you know, a lot of the YouTubers always vow to say they'll never bring these two guys together, right? And we know that Charleston White, he hops from different platforms because when he gets on your platform, the stuff that he talks about, it gets a lot of views. So Charleston White makes a lot of money just doing interviews. Well, the Danza Project brought him and Wack together. Right? Him and Wack sat down. I heard that the Danza Project, you know, they like to drop a nice bag on the guys for interviews. We know that WACK100 was just coming back from Colombia. And coming back, you know, he came back and he sat down. He had a sit down with Charleston White, and it was, you know, to me, it was a federale party. You know, these guys, they sat down and they had a lot of Fed talk, a lot of police talk about, about their next moves on the internet. How can they entice young guys to crash out and all this kind of stuff? Who business could they get into? Who could they entice to get mad and then call the police on them? All that kind of stuff that these guys do. You know what I mean? All these 45-year older guys that like to come online and just entice young people or act the double dog fool. Yeah, that's what they was doing, right? But these guys vowed that if they ever saw each other, it was up. It was going to be blood, right? Man, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, these guys are characters. They're playing you all the way to the bank. I mean, they're there for entertainment purposes only. He's no Paru. And this other guy, man, he was a community activist that nobody was paying attention to. So he started to act like a real N-word, right? And just come on here and just act a fool. And he blew up from it. Because he proved the point. He said, trying to be positive, nobody cares. But if I come on there and I say a whole bunch of crazy stuff that they say in their raps and that crazy, guess what? Now he becomes a so-called internet celebrity, right? And going around making a bunch of money. But if he was doing the right thing for the community, y'all wouldn't pay him no mind, nor would you donate. You wouldn't do anything. But y'all be the first ones complaining about the community. Y'all love these type of characters that's imitating the community. They holding the mirror up to what people do in the community all day, right? But then y'all hate them at the same time. Like, this stuff is weird, man. But these guys, two police officers, just sitting down and having a conversation. That's all they doing, man. Charleston White, WACK100, on the Danza Project. And like I told you guys, these ain't the type of people you want to follow. They just created a character and they online making money. I'm gonna cut this video short here. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.